to Wild West van life. I just pulled out the camera and I got some people cursing across the street, so I shut it off. Give them a few minutes, and as soon as I get the camera back in my hand, here comes the planes. Planes I don't mind. Cursing and swearing, I don't really want that. But anyways, everybody, I'm back here again. I didn't get out of town. I end up doing some changes to that. My son is going to be leaving on holidays here in a couple of days. He's going to be going across Canada to see his mother. So he's going to be gone for 2 weeks, which is going to give me a lot of extra free time to do things to my van while he's gone. So I have the luxury of his place here. And what I'm at right now, I'll show you here, is the previous people that had this van had taken out the flooring. And so I just have these mats that's been hiding all this. None of it's holes, which is great. This floor is actually in really good shape, considering it's a 1979. So I just gotta take the grinder, clean up all this stuff, and then give it a splash of paint. What I'm gonna do is take out both front seats and clean up the whole entire floor, give it a splash of paint. And then what I'm doing after that is I'm gonna be putting this in. So this here is a 10 millimeter rubber mat, 4 feet by 6 feet. And so I have to professionally cut out the pattern to this floor with this doghouse. So I got to take this doghouse out and take out the 2 front seats, which hopefully that's not going to be too much of a nightmare, because the bolts, I don't know when they've ever been out. It's definitely been a while, I'd say. So I'm going to take the 2 front seats out, clean up the floor, give it a splash of paint, and then I got to spray some sticky stuff down. I'm not going to glue it down. I just want to do the sticky stuff for now, and see what it's like. So I'm going to butt up to the click flooring that stops right at the back of the 2 front seats, and then I'm going to just go rubber from there to underneath the firewall here of the front. So that's my next project. My son's going to be gone for 2 weeks, so I'm going to have total use of his driveway and garage and everything. So what I'm going to do after that, my plan is, whether it'll happen or not, clean up all this scruff on the bottom here and get some primer on that, and either paint the whole van white, or at least paint up to the first stripe white all the way around. For now, I don't know, but I want to get these little rust spots cleaned up. They're starting to get too many pimples on this thing, and I want to get that slowed down before the next winter for sure, because I'll be driving this thing around in the wintertime. And so that's the plan. Whether it'll happen or not, I don't know, because 2 things always involves every project, is time and money. So I'm gonna have the time, I just don't have the money to get too crazy. So what I've been doing for the last year is buying the odd can of the turbo cans of paint. It's $30 a can here in my town. I don't know where it is where everybody else is, but that's how much it is here. $30 for 1 can of spray paint. So And it only comes in 2 colors, black and white. So I mentioned that on the other videos. And so what I'm going to do is clean up the scruff, get some primer on it, at least get that much done. As far as painting it, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do that. If everything goes well, and I could get these seats in and get the flooring down and all that, and that only takes a short period of time, that's great. But I don't know, like I said, I have health problems and I got heart issues. So yanking out these heavy seats and moving them around makes me nervous. They're not brutally heavy, but it's just bending over and trying to do all that. Give me a second here, I got planes again. I don't know where they're at, but I can hear them. Oh well, they went the other way. For the last 3-4 days, we've had these jet planes just constantly flying around, which is kind of cool. It's amazing the compression that comes off them things. I don't know what they're doing or which way they're going. We got dark rain clouds, so that's normal. We've had a lot of rain. We've had tornadoes. We've had hail. We've had heavy winds. Just since my birthday camping, it's just been on and off crazy weather. So I haven't really gotten to do anything else. Like I said, I've been just trying to gather up the things I need to get this flooring down and get that much done, and go from there. So we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you on the next clip. I'm not sure exactly. Like I said, I might get started at this before my son takes off. I don't know. He's getting up here. He's sleeping for his night shift, so he should be getting up here pretty soon. And I'll run it by him, see what's going on, exactly how he's dealing with his truck and everything, if he's going to be leaving it home or what he's doing. So, because if I can get it out of the way, that'd be great. So I'll see if he'll allow me to park it on the street or whatever, so I have lots of space. Because right now I'm parked up against these rocks here along the edge of the driveway, and I'm constantly tripping on these rocks. So I'd rather not be tripping on these rocks dealing with these seats and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm just rambling on here. So we'll see you in the next clip. Not sure exactly when it's going to be, but this is process seat destruction and floor repairs. Talk to you later. The things that you find, eh? Anyways, underneath this seat here is some glued down insulation or something. I'm glad I'm pulling them all out, because this all has to get all completely cleaned up in order to continue on here. I just got my son here, he's under the van, getting the bolts for the driver's side, because those bolts, it was 9/16 bolts on the right seat, and on this side it's 3/4. What a difference in size. So anyways, he's getting them, so this one's about to come out now too. And then there's no seats. So like I said, I'm glad I'm pulling these seats up, because I didn't know it was this crap underneath these seats. I don't have any holes or anything, which is good, so all that's good. But on the other side, it's a little scruffier. I'll go to that side here. So it's just a bunch of dirt, and like the bolt holes are all good. It's just I don't know why it had the factory bigger bolts. I didn't know they were bigger, but anyways, on the other side, it was, like I said, it was only 9/16. And this side here was 3/4. So now I got to redo all this wires and stuff up here. But anyways, that's what I'm at. Now I can pull this doghouse out, clean this floor completely up, give it a splash of paint, and then start cutting out the shape of the mat, which hopefully goes okay, because I'm not buying two. I didn't spend a lot of money on it, on this mat. I got actually a deal on it, so thankfully for that. But there won't be no number two, so I got to make this cut once. Anyways, till the next time, everyone. That's what I'm at. And again, yesterday I was playing with these rust spots. They look way better than this side. That's what they look like at first, but I took some pictures of before and after. But I'll tell you about that in the next clip. I'll tell you what I used and how I'm doing that, because then I gotta get this thing ready for paint. So taking on more than I want, but needs to be done before the winter. That's all I know. I don't want to deal with this in the winter time, so get it all done now. And it's kind of putting the dampers to camping and stuff like that, but maintenance that's got to be done. So I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Welcome back, everybody. It's later in the evening here. I just wanted to come out here. I forgot to do my end of the day kind of where I'm at clip. So I can, I'm going to send this short video off. It's, like I said, I'm just going to do a little short videos, clips, and then send it off to you guys, and then I'll go from there. So I'll show you how much I got done so far. Not bad, huh? Cleaned up pretty decent. I still have to go over it with my hand sander and scruff it up so that the primer or the paint sticks to it. So, but that's all metal, and cleaned up pretty good. So I'll pull out my doghouse whenever I'm getting ready to do that, and like I said, I got to do a little bit of masking off. But I just wanted to show you guys where I'm at. All this is all cleared up all the way along. So I'll go to the other side and show you that side. That was the really bad side. So of course it rained earlier, so that was the other reason why I stopped. So on this side here, it's it had a whole bunch of that felt right here that was all glued down and all that crap. Came out pretty good. But once like I said, once I go over with the hand sander and scuff it up, then clean that up again and either prime it or paint it. I'm not sure. I have to go through my stuff and see what all I got. So for those of you out there that want to watch this progress, I'm going to say it again. Don't expect me to do beautiful work. I'm not a professional. I'm not trying to be a professional. I'm not claiming to be a professional. I'm just trying to, like I said on the clip before, I just want to winterize it, get the floor down for sound, and go with that. So that's where I'm at right now. I just want to I'm tired of looking at these metal floors. I don't like the tinniness to it, and then plus the sound comes through the floor of the engines and all that when I'm driving. So this should quiet it up somewhat, and that's what I'm going for. So for those of you that liked it, watching this so far, please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully tomorrow, if the weather permits, I don't know. This town, I'll tell you, don't matter what the Weather Channel says, you can't go by it. They claimed it was supposed to be nice for the next few days, and we had, as you can see, rain clouds everywhere, all over. So how are you supposed to do your work with that kind of stuff? So anyways, I just wanted to add this little ending piece to this day's video, and that's where I've got so far. See you later.